Welcome back everybody to Pigeon Studios. Today I'm going to be challenging myself to build a Clone Wars mock in under 24 hours. Let's see how it goes. So this is the full mock that I've made in just under 24 hours. I started last night, as you saw in the last video, and this is about 22 hours later. Now, probably taken me about 6 hours in total to build, but I've changed the pace of how I build, starting a bit slow with the minifigures, and then at other times just techniques made it a bit difficult and slow. So probably about a total of 6 hours. Now, as you can see, if you've watched the Clone Wars, you'll know this is based off Season 1, the Blue Shadow Virus, as you can just see there with the dust clouds. Now, this entire mock is, as you can see, half a base plate wide and 1.5 green base plates long. So it's 16 by 48. And some pretty simple techniques I've used that look really good. I had like half a cup of these green foliage pieces, so I just use them as grass. And I think that technique looks really good, especially from this angle. It looks almost perfect for Lego grass. I've of course got Anakin and Obi-Wan there, opening up the hatch, even though they realise that the blue gas is escaping. I've got this ladder technique that I'm quite happy with. Just using the 1x2 graded tiles and then some clear pieces behind them, so they look like they're kind of levitating, but they really are attached. I've then got Ahsoka, who's the main kind of character in this arc, or Jedi, and a custom Rex to her left, who is pretty basic. He's just the normal Phase 2 Rex. I've also got a custom camo on, but it's a bit weathered at the moment, so I might make a new one. And then just putting a Phase 1 helmet on, because I don't have the original one from like the 2010s or 2008 even. So just had to make my own, and this was the best I could come up with. Then I've just got a bunch of battle droids here, and then this little droid here, which I'll also grab. He's got one of the bombs. If he'll stand up, there he is. He's got one of the bombs that releases the virus, and then this is a build by Brickman Productions, Brickman 360 Productions, who made it a couple of weeks ago. He's a big YouTuber who you probably already know if you're watching this video. Just a final overview of the mock, even having a look down there. Don't mind the other mock in the background. That's my weekly series. And yeah, this technique is really similar to a mock that I made a couple years ago, my Mandalore mock. So technique wise, it wasn't that difficult to come up with this. Probably the hard part was doing this part here, especially because I ran out of time. But yeah, overall very happy. If you've got any more challenges that you want me to do, I'd love to hear suggestions. And I'd also like, if possible, to hear how you think I went on this mock and what improvements I can make. Alright? See you in the next video.